From Moore Street. Oh, you see the building there is coming on, isn't it? Digbeth. We did the HS2 the other day, didn't we? Yeah, very strong breeze, so it's probably about 71 maybe degrees Fahrenheit. But it's the gusts of wind, so always use the external microphone, but ensure it's switched on, not like at the Gay Pride Day. City Bernard. And we did this the other day, but I wanted to do the other side. I came back the other side but switched the camera off, and it was remarkable, very interesting. So I thought we would go the other side this time. I'm not going because there's a car there and it might whiz off, so give me a moment. I'm still waiting. Otherwise, you know what it's like. You then decide to go, and then a car comes like that guy. And if the car had gone, one dead pedestrian. So, the station's going to look incredible, isn't it? Oh, that's the building, isn't it? We were talking about, I think. Remember, Curzon Street. This one here, you see. Hello. Oh, look at those trains there. Not sure if I'll be here when it's completed. And Old Oak Station originally it's going to, that they say 10 years. But I thought Old Oak Station, I thought it was just like a tiny little station. It isn't. There's major work going on there at the moment. It's going to look spectacular. The station's being upgraded as well. So a lot going on. So I'm going to take the other side, which we missed because we'd done enough last time. Oh dear, I'm almost falling in a hole. It's a lovely building, isn't it? St. Martin's Catholic Church. Tremendous amount of building's gone on here. And I got some information, guys. The Octagon I'm viewing next. Just going to have a look at them. I'm interested. I'm going to ask if I can do a little bit of filming there inside. It's only just been launched, and they say they will be available in August. But it's an area where they're going to have tremendous building for years there, and two sides of it, and then the other side you've got a really busy road. I mean, it's the centre of Birmingham. Spectacular building. I spoke to them Friday. Just going to have a look and see if I can do a little bit of filming for you, because there's nothing online. A couple of basic photographs. He promised to send me a video last night, but of course they didn't. And yes, we went to the right, but we're going to go to the left. All part of the HS2 Clayton Hotel. And all those are almost finished now. You know, I came through Birmingham 20 years ago and it was under construction for many years. And the people of Birmingham, they must be fed up with it. And that would be interesting. And I remember saying 1600 guys, didn't I? But they're 1400 they start at, but that's on the 6th floor, one bedroom. They've only got the show homes. He said you've got to wear uniform and a hat and everything because it's still a building site. But I thought I'd have a look and do a bit of filming, because I promised you guys I would try to get, I'm not sure if he will let me. I mean, it's not going to be full video, it's just going to give you a quick insight, because he'll be showing me around and he won't like it, of internal fixture and fittings. I have seen a couple of photographs, guys, and I'm actually shocked how basic it looks inside. There's a beautiful communal area downstairs. There's not going to be, there's 8 parking spaces, but that's only for the 3-bedroom apartments. They're probably paying about £3,000. I don't know exactly how much, just 8 for the 3-bedroom apartments. Communal area, as I said, it's going to be a building site around there for several years. Yes, so we went to the right there, and now we're going to keep on the left because I found it very interesting, this side. Never been there before. Now it's very windy, guys, but I can't do anything about that. I've got the muffler on. That's an interesting building, isn't it? So I just like to look at new developments for you. Or the Millennium Point. So we are the other side, you see. It's interesting though, isn't it? And you have these, oh look, a barber's here. He's waiting to cut my hair. Little Chinese shop, pizza shop. Very unusual building, that one, isn't it? I love this one. I think they're still working on that one. I'll show you the other side, and then this one. If you're a vlogger, guys, I shouldn't say this because I'm going to pack up, but I've got the DJI Gimbal 7 now. It's the best gimbal I've ever had. Famous last words. For smooth filming. It's absolutely remarkable. It's the smoothest gimbal I've ever, and the lightest. It weighs like, you just don't know you've got it in your hand. The DJI, as you know, pocket gimbal, we can't get it, guys. They won't be bringing another one out for 3 years, so that'll be the end of 26. But the 3 still, it's been out 18 months, you still can't get it. I don't regret selling it. As I said, it had problems, but people wouldn't know when they buy it. It's a fantastic camera. It's got a problem with autofocus still. It tends to go out of focus. It's only like a millisecond. It has, after 27 minutes, it overheats. It's still got a ridiculously small screen, although it's much better than the original 2. It's 2 inches by 1. If the 4 is correct, I've seen people speculate now already. It looks remarkable. It's like a pro model. I mean, it's just, I can't even explain. You go online and check the DJI, they say Osmo in the 26, number 4. It won't be cheap, but it's a different world completely, even from the number 3. Yeah, and the other thing with the camera, oh yes, they are working on that. I'm just going to get over the DJI, bore you too long with it. So it had problems. Oh, and it's very much a noddy effect, guys. I can always pick a video out that's using the DJI because of the size of it. It's a pocket camera. You fit it in your hand and you wouldn't know it's there. And I remember lots of people watching videos saying, and it would never change. It must be because it's so tiny. It's a very nodding donkey effect. Oh, so they're still on this side. Is that tall? University. It's everywhere, isn't it? So that's why I got rid of it. But get the guys, if you are a vlogger, the 7 gimbal. It's remarkable. Smooth, totally different. So I just use the iPhone 15 and the gimbal now. I didn't want a third party also. I didn't need it. And I certainly don't need the 16. So we're all very happy with this. Yeah, lots of buildings here, Birmingham University. This isn't far. I'm not going to film it coming back. And then what I'm going to do is get over to say hello to Aussie the Ball for you, Grand Central. And we're going to turn right from there. We've only been there once before. And it's for all those people. I remember Des liked the video. We've done it once, that's all, in 3.5 years, and it was a cold day and windy and wet, so I'll get over there for you and put that on the end of this video. Looks like this is closed. Has it closed? Yeah. Oh, that's sad, isn't it? Always upsets me. I'm sure it was open last time we came, although I didn't film this area. The doors are locked. Another business gone. Oh, and that was do you remember Millennium Point? We're in wide. I very rarely zoom in for you guys. I know you probably think why. Well, this camera's 2 times. Let me just show you. Optical. If you go any more now, it's called digital. So the more you zoom in, right, the more you get audio noise, they call it. You know, the grainy picture? You see some of the films, even in the early 2000s and certainly in late 90s, when it's a low light situation. I was watching something the other day that it was shocking. The audio noise, the grainy picture when you have low light, you know, just even 15 years ago, certainly 20, and now you can walk around with a tiny little phone and get 4K. Isn't it remarkable? I really do appreciate coming in on the end of technology. Don't know a lot, but you know, I didn't even know how to switch this phone on 3.5 years ago. My first smartphone, I thought, oh my god, how do you switch it on? And I've had hundreds of mishaps, as you guys know. Many I've not told you about. And yeah, so this is really about to say to people, look, this is Birmingham City. I've got people in Canada, several people, Australia, and they tell me they haven't been back for 40 years and they love my video. Isn't that nice though for them, you know, and for them to say that, but leaving their hometown 40 years ago and I can go around Birmingham for them, and it's invaluable for them, and they've not been back, say, for 40 years. That's a nice building, isn't it? University again, isn't it? Oh, so this is a conservatoire. Ah. Oh, and there's Aston University there. Ah, and that's a conservatoire. Yes, I like to, you know, bring a little bit of pleasure to people. I must say, I wished I'd had a lot more subscribers. I would have loved that plaque at 100,000, and I think they should give awards to people on YouTube, personally. I don't see why not. And I know Girl in Paradise, who's in Vietnam at the moment, from London, she's got 500,000, no, 680,000. She's been doing it 15 years. I know she should win awards. Watch her. Her footage is breathtaking. And when she talks, she's funny and brilliant. Doesn't talk a load of rubbish like me. Yes, getting back, digressed, didn't I? Well, that's a funny building, isn't it? This lady must have, 40 years not been back. It must be wonderful for her. And you see those, we'll get a little bit closer to those. We were there last time, weren't we? Do you remember? I'm going to show you those apartments and we'll finish up there. And then we're going to I'm just going to stay back a little bit at the moment. I always conscious of filming when people are around with their families. And we're going to show you the university. I wonder if it's open down there. I don't think it is. It's huge, isn't it? And you see the white buildings down there. They are, oh, and you have just at the top there, you see. I don't think that will be open over there. University, I think they are part of the campus. And that's spectacular, isn't it, there? I did show you that last time. And yeah, so yeah, your white building's on the right, and that's just residential, the brown building. I think one of them, the first white one, is the part of the university, the other one's a private. And these are private and newly built. See where the scaffolding is there? They are very, very, very expensive, I'm told. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to take you down here. I thought it was interesting. We've done 15 and we'll get over to Aussie. And as I said, only the second time in my life to the other area, which we only did once. And a lot of people might have missed it when I first started, really. That's a lovely pub over there, isn't it? The Black Horse. And I'll see you in Grand Central, guys. We're here now, guys. It's Grand Central. Oh, he's working. Look, the eyes. See those? Let's go in for Aussie. Look. He's having a look at you. Hello, Aussie. And isn't that amazing? Look, let me just show you how busy it is in Grand Central at 1 o'clock on a Saturday. See that? always a surprise, isn't it, guys? I never go out on Saturday because it's too busy. But wonderful to see the music in here in Grand Central. And it's so different, isn't it? Now, remember the old station, it was horrendous, wasn't it? When I came to Birmingham 20 years ago, and to get from one platform to another, oh my goodness, it was horrendous. Wonderful choir, and of course, lots going on. I love all the seating here. And you never know. I always say, don't I, when we go out, I sort of plan a route. Obviously I do. But the unexpected always happens, doesn't it? It's always something.
Where the wind takes me.
So we're going to turn right. Not far. I won't repeat myself and film coming back. That'd be pointless, wouldn't it? So just out a little way, 20 minutes, I think, possibly. Add it to the other part of the video. And just show you what a great city this is. Oh, the potential, guys, honestly. I'm not kidding. The amount of private investment. I don't know if I told you guys, but you know I whinge. Oh, isn't that awful? You know I whinge about the fountain. But I must tell you something about the fountain. So you'd never go there, guys. Horrendous building. I think it used to be the Coca-Cola building, converted to apartments. Absolutely horrendous. And they're not cheap. Tiny. It's like a greenhouse in there. Don't go there. I did digress, didn't I, yet again? I can't even remember what I was saying now. Oh, I've forgotten. Nearly getting run over, guys. Sorry, you don't realise what's happening around you. You ask any vlogger, people put themselves out to walk straight in front of you. Yes, I was saying, I wrote to the newspaper guys, and they published an article on the front page, would you believe? The Birmingham Mail. You might have read it, guys, about 3 weeks ago. I had all the emails and all the lies I had been told by the council, and he said he's going to do an update, an in-depth report, and I said, you know, what's happened to the fountains in Birmingham? Within a couple of days, they'd put the Victoria Square one on. I think they might have even done it overnight. It was in a sad state, and it looks wonderful now. Obviously, the fairground is there until today. I think it's its last day today. And I'm just checking my microphone, yes. Very windy, guys. So they couldn't do Centenary Square. You know, I talked about for the families, and they love it, etc., etc. And apparently they said it will probably having a 151 or something meeting, and they think it will be decided it's going to be switched back on again. But they couldn't give an exact date. But they did put in writing that it shouldn't be very long. So that's good news for Centenary Square. That would be the first time in 21 months at the moment. But yeah, but it's a big article. It wasn't written as if I had written to the council. Yeah, that's fine, I didn't mind. They did mention me. It was almost as if they were talking about I'd had appeared, they were interviewing people on the street, and you know, this journalist decided to write about the sorry state of our fountains. The one in Centenary Square isn't, Paradise isn't on. That's the longest time it's been off, I think. I mean, it has broken down about 20 times in under maybe 3 years. That's an old building, isn't it? Interesting though, isn't it? Look at the length of it. Let's turn that around a bit, sorry guys, because it gets a bit lopsided. If it's only one criticism about this, it seems to want to go over to the right slightly, but it's a wonderful gimbal. Yes, so when the fairground's gone, we could be having it switched on according to the letter, and he sent it directly to me. And not sure about Paradise. That, as I said, it's about 5 weeks. They normally get it done very quickly. I think they've got a problem, but they've emptied it a couple of weeks ago. Who knows what's going on there? But it's the main one I wrote about. Well, obviously Victoria Square looked really sad if you watch my videos, and Centenary Square, fingers crossed, will only take about a week to clear the fairgrounds. It might be gone by the end of next week, and they won't have any excuses then. So I'll keep you posted, guys. So yeah, I was very happy about that, writing to the newspaper, and they decided to print an article on the front page, and it's online. And with a bit of luck, as he said, he's going to do a follow-up in-depth interview. So we are getting there. You never know, families of Birmingham, you might have the fairground switched on for you guys. And music, what's going on over there? Oh my goodness, look. What is it? Do you want to have a look, guys? We've got to go, haven't we? We've got to go. I nearly got run over.
They can get fined £500, and this is from a city that doesn't give you software to skate. Now, that's bullshit, right? £500 for riding a skateboard. I'd sooner you were riding your board through town than smashing a Wetherspoons up, you know what I mean? So sort your business out, build them a skate park, and we'll all have a cracking time, right? Nobody else just wants to go to Primark all day, do they? So let's see it now. He'll keep out of trouble. Has anybody got an ankle tag on? I just want to know, anybody on remand, or are we all quite clean, this crew? Are we good? Maybe doing all right for a change. Maybe we are starting to be quite athletic, I don't know. Yes, Sonny. Here we go.
Tapas Bar and Grill.
So we love you, Birmingham. Thank you for having us. We love being a part of street culture, hip-hop, breakdancing. Everything comes from the pure love of having nothing, right? So we have to create it for ourselves.
So you got that, guys. They want the money to build a skateboard park, which I agree with. Nothing wrong with that. Apart from the fact, as you said, it's Birmingham City Council. I know what you're going to say, they're bankrupt. Listen, guys, why are they bankrupt? Eh? Ask yourself. I know the £1 billion back pay because they didn't pay female staff for 11 years, was it? Went to the High Court, the money they should have paid them. And I think I read, correct me if I'm wrong, they came to an agreement, the council, that they could pay 340 billion back, where they don't have it anyway. But that aside, I think they would have been bankrupt anyway. So we'd all like to know why, really, wouldn't we? Especially the state of New Street, High Street, and all the way up to the cathedral. The pedestrianised areas are, well, in a sorry state. Yeah, so we'll go underground, right? I remember I went over there. Oh, I know there. They had a tattoo place over there, didn't they? That was in, and Golden Scissors, tattoo studios. Look at that building there. Oh. I think it's safer to go on the underground. And let's get over there. This is so run down as well, isn't it? I remember a couple of years ago coming here. Isn't it awful? I mean, I always very positive about Birmingham City. And I know it has problems, I'm not that naive, but this is, why don't they let the, I don't know if they have graffiti artists in here. It's in a sorry state. You know, I don't know if people know this area, I don't, but I wouldn't want to be quite honest with you, I wouldn't want to be coming through here at night. Am I right, guys, or am I wrong? No. Hello. Do you want to be on YouTube? Brilliant. Brilliant. Very talented. Birmingham close up. I'll post this in a couple of hours. All right. Have a look at Birmingham close up.
Follow me on Instagram at
Yes.
isthatshack.
What did it say? Say it again.
Follow me on Instagram at isthatshack with 2 Ks.
There you go. See you later, guys. I probably won't, but it's just something we say, isn't it? If I were watching a video, I say, why do they say that? Oh, so that's interesting, isn't it? So we had been up there. Some of these buildings are very 70s, aren't they? Maybe early 80s. We just came from down there. And I think I'm going to go down there and then finish. Because, as I said, there's any point in us, oh, we can't get down there, coming back on ourselves. This is all closed. It must be, oh, look, dangerous or something. You can't even go. Isn't that awful? Look. I mean, just paint it. It's not going to cost the earth, is it? Or let the graffiti artist in, you know, arrange, manage it. So you get, it looks like they have it set out for, you know, people to come along and paint, but nothing's happening. Come on, James, tell me about this, because this is shocking, isn't it? I'll come over here and start painting. I tell you, I'll put them to shame. Buy a few pots of paint. I could do these steps, couldn't I? Just to make it look good, and then post it, get 10 million views, and say, look what I've done. I want you to finish the rest of it, Birmingham City Council. I'm pretty sure we went up here, guys, and it's quite interesting. There's a lovely church up here. It's not long, and probably brings back memories for a few of my followers from Canada or Australia. Always interesting to go. Yes, I think it's up here. We will go up here. I'm pretty sure 10 minutes on the right. Then some beautiful apartments with some lovely views. And then I will finish and come back. And the 1080 HD is a really good way to go now. The videos go through within 20 minutes instead of hours and hours, and the quality is excellent. Sometimes it even looks better than 4K, but my friend in Canada said it's not real 4K. He's in the movie business, so he would know. So it works very well. We can post it quickly, providing I put the sound on. And yes, we are going the right way. Now, we have a strong wind, but I have a muffler, and that's the best you can do. So I'm doing my best, but we are walking into it. Oh yes, I remember the music shop. Some really old buildings around here. Oh yes, I remember this restaurant on the left. I've kept myself away from the centre, thank goodness. Some of you guys might know this restaurant here. I'm not sure that, oh, Florence Street. You know, some streets, you never see the name of the street, do you? Oh, they have music in there as well. That's probably really wild on a Saturday night. Very old part of the city, isn't it? But nevertheless, interesting. Oriental supermarket. From there. Oh, it's not very big. Oh, it's not bad. Oh, it goes all the way down there. What are you doing filming? I'm not sure if it's on the left for those views. I don't think so. No. I was inquiring about a travel lodge, guys, because I am moving and I thought there might be a gap of 3 months. There probably won't. I should be in my new home, Moda, Loudon's Yard, 28th of June. But the problem is, which has always been a problem, and it was a nightmare last time, they outsource the reference, you don't pay for it, and my income is so low that I would only be able to rent a £600 apartment in Birmingham. Well, of course, you can't even get one room for that, so I'd be on the street. But I have my savings, which matures in October, which covers the rent several times over for a year, several years. I'm not rich, I don't have a lot, but it's there. And I understand these reference companies, but last time it was went on for months. It was total hell. And it's probably going to be the same again, because they'll just say to Moda, oh no, black and white, income, outcome, couldn't afford to pay more than £600 rent. How can he pay £1,278? And then I say, hello, I have, oh, this is it, I think, savings. Guaranteed savings. Official letter from the Building Society. Look at this. You see? So it covers the rent for 5 years in advance if I wanted to. I'm just telling you that because that's how absurd that the situation becomes. And then they hum and they ha, and it's like, oh, and I say, you know, what it even shows the account, I've never withdrawn from it. So it's solid as a rock. They want 3 months bank statements. And again there, it will show up, everything's paid for, never in arrears, Paid $12.65 for the last 7 months, 6 months. One goes out tomorrow. Well, sorry, Monday. Right, so job done, but no. And I know it'll probably happen again here. Although the manager there did say, when I thought I was going there last year, no problem whatsoever, what you've just told me, we don't allow that to happen, so we'll just see. So I thought I'd go to, this is a long story, isn't it? I'm bored. We need a travel lodge, so I thought, well, there's a 3-month gap, because I've sold all my furniture, heavy stuff. I'm giving my friend 2 stools and a beautiful TV unit and some curtains. They cost $3.50, but I don't want anything for them. She's going to help me move, but she can store the few personal items for me, which is not a lot because it's fully furnished. This other place, I made a big mistake. First time in my life I went unfurnished and bought all this furniture. It was stupid because it's a massive burden. I sold it for next to nothing. I lost a lot. Well, I didn't actually lose a lot, to be honest. Anyway, so she would put it in storage for me. So I thought I'd go to Travel Lodge in the centre of Birmingham. I asked for like 3 months. The reason why I'm saying 3 months is because that's when I get my savings. It matures after 2 years, and I can then just go straight into Loudon Yard and say, here you are, 6 months rent in advance, sign a 6-month lease. You do not need a reference because you're paying, say, almost 1.3. I can give you 7.8 cash for the whole term of the lease. You do not need to do a reference. Job done. So that's what I'm thinking, worst case scenario. So I'm trying to cover myself. So I went in there and I thought £40 a night, you know, 1,200 is still saving me, believe it or not, nearly 300 or 400 a month, because I won't have all the utilities bills. And I thought, well, I'll do that for 3 months. And they quoted me, it was nearly 2,400 to be honest with you. And I said, you're joking? £80 a night. I said, for a whole month booking, you know, because you know sometimes you can get Travel Lodge £32. I know it's June, July and August. So I said, nice, aren't they? Oh, there's a shop here. And I think, if I remember, down there's a lovely view. I'm just going to show you guys. Then we're going to go back over the church. I'm sure there's a lovely view down here. Or maybe I'm at the, oh no, I think there is actually. I don't think I'm at the, oh, I think it's further along. So that was hopeless. 2,400 for a month. You know, I can only do it by the month. So that's gone. But there is backpackers, those Hungarian brothers, I think it's 3. I've stayed there. The new part's lovely because the old part's closed. It's brand new kitchen, movie every night, free like toast and drinks, coffee and tea. So I thought, well, yeah, you see, it's nice. I might do that. The only problem there is the mattress. Would you believe? Oh yes, I don't think I came this far down actually. Let's go and have a look here in this park. Oh, it's nice, isn't it? Nice here. Oh, they smell wonderful. Those flowers. Smell wonderful. Oh, I think it's those roses over there. Wasn't that beautiful? Yeah. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I might go there. And then I thought, oh, these smell wonderful. Oh. For 3 months, it saved me. So it's only about £15 a night. You wouldn't believe it, guys. And it's really nice. But the major problem is the mattress. Although they did put another one on. But I tell you what I plan to do. It sounds silly. but I don't always like to give stuff to people anyway. If I buy a small version of the one I've just sold, Ergoflex, for probably £300, I will ask them if I can put that on the bed. It's a single bed. They have free Wi-Fi. As I said, it's called Backpackers in Digbeth. Super guys, free movie every night, as much coffee, tea and toast, all thrown in. It's probably £18 a night, weekends, but I could probably get that for 3 months for, I was thinking, about £1,200. So buy a mattress for £300. It's still going to save me over £3,000, guys, and that's the truth. Staying in an apartment for those 3 months, buying the mattress, which will solve a major problem, and then I'm fine. I'm free. I'm fine. Lovely apartments, aren't they? You see those up there? Aren't they lovely? Let's go up here and just go back over across the road, the church, and then we will finish. So I hope I didn't bore you with my story, guys. So that's just the worst case scenario if the reference company plays around, but I can always ask Judy, the manager where I am, or Laura, leasing manager, they're both wonderful, if they could just sort out, I might not have to bother them, this reference company, and tell them, you know, the fact that my bank statements would tell them I paid 7 months rent and didn't miss a month, which is more or less the same rent as where I'm going. It's just £13 more, so it's irrelevant. And we just keep our fingers crossed that it works out. Oh look, they do fish and chips there as well. Up there, there's a restaurant up there. You see? And Mason's local. That's unusual, isn't it? Just get across the road, guys. It's quite interesting. I don't think we can get inside. And then I'm going to call it a day. I always say I definitely don't do more than 1 hour now, unless it's a special occasion. We are going to have Jazz Festival in July. In June, there's another festival by the Reservoir. Quite a big festival in the gardens there. I'm not sure. Oh, there'll be the Jamaican festival, the food festival. I'll do what I can for you. I'm not going to film probably too much of the Jazz Festival because people never watch them. I might do some like editing and just 30 minutes bits and pieces. If you remember a couple of years ago when it never stopped raining, I did every day. But because you've got YouTube and people like their own music, it's very personal. A lot of people, most people, nobody sort of watched it, to be honest. But I'll do some of it for you. I'm not travelling outside Birmingham. And I'm not travelling, which I said I would once a month, to London anymore. It's a 12-hour day. Wonderful city. It cost me a lot of money. I usually come back shattered, and nobody watches them. You know, I had a fantastic video, and I never praise my videos. Buckingham Palace, I think after 6 months it had 94 views, which is abysmal. So I'm not going to do it anymore. And you've got so many good vloggers in London, established ones. Watched Walker, Sampo Stroll, London Live, which is part of Girl in Paradise, and people follow them. I mean, you know, they have 500,000, 600,000-700,000. So I think that's what's happening there. So many vloggers in London. You get someone like me, an outcast, coming in. It's expensive, a long day, and futile. Not from my point of view, but from the vlogger's point of view. I love London. Isn't that interesting, that? You see that? We're going to have to, oh, they got the road there. Negotiate. Oh, it's stopped anyway, so I'm okay. Get across here. Granville Street. I'm not too sure. It sort of looks familiar over there. Oh, when we came a couple of years ago in the winter here. But it's an interesting building. Isn't that interesting? We go through the gardens. They're very nice. Lovely place to come. It's the Pigeons, as Manuel would say in 40 Towers. Pigeons. Ah, you have to go down. That's okay. So, you know, it's almost, I suppose the buildings feel as if I know where we are there. So where does that lead to if you walk down there?
I have no idea.
No idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a new place. I've never heard of that. Sorry, guys, my sense of humour. I always ask the wrong people. I'm sort of thinking that there might be a shortcut back to Birmingham. It's lovely, isn't it? You wouldn't think this is here. So beautiful. Let's put it on the ultra wide for you. Isn't that lovely? You see that like that, guys? You won't notice it, but it swings. It swings hopelessly to the right from my point of looking at it. It goes, instead of sort of the axle going square for me, it confuses me, my little brain. It swings like it's really tilted to the right, and then it balances up again, but it's very disconcerting. That's it, guys. I'm going to post this when I get home. It's almost live. I hope you enjoyed my little chat. I just thought I'd, you know, I don't plan anything, I don't rehearse, I don't have pieces of paper in my hand, I do plan the route, obviously. I don't, I'm purely spontaneous. I don't Google and hide all these incredible pieces of information and try to totally disconcert you and make you think I'm so intelligent. I know all these things, because I'm not. So I don't do that. I just go out with a gimbal, plan a route, and it all comes out. And I know a lot of it's waffle, and I do apologise, but I do try my best. I'll see you all soon, guys. Take care. God bless all of you. Bye-bye.
Of silence, and in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe. People talking without speaking, people hearing without listening, people writing songs that voices never shared, and no one dared disturb the sound of silence. Fools said, you do not know answer grows. Hear my words and I might teach you. Play my arms and I might reach you. But my